I'm Kendra Carter, and I was adopted around about 9 months.
I'm John Chamberlain, and I wasn't adopted, but I was raised by a Christian family, and I'll tell you about it more later.
My name is Kayla McCarty, and I was adopted at 3 weeks.
My name is Marie, and I am still currently in foster care.
Okay, Kendra, tell us a little bit about the lady that adopted you and how being raised by a Christian family has impacted your life.
I was adopted by Kay Carter. She's a Christian, and um, it has impact on my life by making me want to be closer to God and not be in trouble. Always stayed in school, didn't do any crazy things.
Okay, John, we'll come back, Kendra. Think of
Okay.
some other thing. John, you say you weren't adopted, but you say you were raised by a Christian family. Tell me about how you got into the home of the Christian family.
Well, I actually met the family when I was around 12 or so. Became good friends with their son. Started going to the church, and eventually I got my mother and my siblings into the church. And my mother became terminally ill with lung cancer, and after her passing, they took us in, and we've been with them ever since. We've been going on 16 years now.
Okay, good. Kayla, tell me a little bit about your adoption.
Um,
A little bit about your parents.
my parents are Reverend Elijah McCarty and Mrs. Robin Elaine Max McCarty, and yeah, that's funny. I like her. My mom she tells me day after day about my parents, like if I ask her, but the like kind of like what Kendra said, it's fun. They teach me what to do and what not to do. They expect me to do the things that I need to do, trust in God. Yeah, the basic things.
Okay, Marie, since we know you can't be seen, tell us about your life. And I know you've gone to several homes. Were all of the homes you in, were they all Christian families?
No, majority of them never stepped foot in the church.
So the home you're in now, you're in a Christian family home?
Yes.
And how do you think the church plays a supportive role in that?
The church plays a supportive role because when we go to church, since the family I'm with, they're actually pastors. So they help run the church and everyone loves them, supports them, and they do the same for their children. They make them feel loved, supported, like there's anybody there you can talk to. And being in a church based home, it helps you to realize that your past is the past. It's not your future, it's not your current. Anything can happen from now until whenever you choose to let things go. It's all in your decisions.
Okay, thanks. John, how has being raised with a Christian family, what is the greatest impact it has had on your life? And how do you say the people in the church have supported you? What role do you say the people in the church played?
Um, I think overall it has taught me discipline and patience. Uh, being young and seeing my mother go through the sickness that she had, it was very heavy on such a young mind that I had. So I dealt with it in ways that I shouldn't have at that time. So as far as people in the church, they knew my mother, so they supported every aspect. She was a God fearing lady. She just had me in the church. Made every attempt to go. Good, bad days, any days. She made sure she was there. She can get up and move. And the family that I'm with, they were extremely supportive of that, and that they believed in what she stood for, and with them being how they were, they helped make sure that the children stay on the right path. And I think, after her passing, and we taking them to their home, it became my view on life became broader. It was more of much more encouragement, much more love and affection, more than I thought that, coming from my background, I deserved or could ever receive from anybody. And, everybody in the church that knew my mother loved her like family, and they treated us like family. And ever since then, I've just been kind of trying to stay on the right path.
Okay, great. So I want all of you to think for a moment. Give me at least 2 things that someone from the church community has done to assist in helping you through your process, or to help make your lives better. Someone from the faith-based community. What have they done to help you to make your life better? Not so much the parents that raised you, but other disciples in your church. What are some of the things that they have done to help make your life better? Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay, Marie?
They've given me an encouraging word through the time of need. They've also, when I was low on clothes, they helped me give me a few items of clothing.
Oh, great.
My 2 things.
Okay. Okay, who wants to go next?
Mine was mainly encouragement, due to the situation that I was in. And they believed in a lot of gifts that I obtained over the years, outside of the God-given ability. They believe that I can go further than what sometimes I believe myself in, and I just thank God for their faith in me.
Okay. Kendra or Kayla?
They have given me strength because I was adopted. A lot of kids made fun of me about it because it wasn't my real mom or whatever, and they just gave me comfort. It is okay to have somebody to take care of you and love you. The second thing they given me was support. My mom did adopt 5 kids, and it wasn't easy, and they did help us in a lot of ways. Just supporting her, help her with us. We was real active in church younger days, doing a lot of, what are those called, like fundraising, helping the church to raise money, doing a lot of other things to help other people.
Okay, Kayla, what are some things that maybe church members or disciples, if you would say, have done to help assist your parents with you? What about babysitting? Have any of them ever babysat you or kept you because your parents had an appointment or something like that?
Yes. When my mom and my dad would go out of town, or like they'll have some business to do, they'll bring me by Miss Hudson's house.
Okay. A few other questions before we get ready to leave. One of the things that I said, if you could talk to a church and give them some encouragement on why it's important to support families that have foster, adopted, or legal guardians of children, what would be something that you would tell them? If you could just encourage them to be a support network, what would you tell them? Marie, what would be something you would say to them? Why is it important for the church to be involved?
Because some children in adoption and foster care, some of them are very depressed, and they need a church. They need the support. They need the scriptures. They need the prayer, because some of them actually do have thoughts of suicide or anything in their minds.
Okay.
Because with the situations each situation is a different thing for each child. And with each situation, it could be better or it could be worse than the one before. And some of them are still having PTSD from that, which is causing them many thoughts of anything. Like the devil has reached their minds so intensely. You just have to pray and work that way out. You just have to be there for them.
Great. Kendra, what would you tell, if you could talk to a church body and tell them why it's important for them to support foster families or adoptive families, what one thing that you would tell them?
I would tell them that every child needs a loving hand. And what I mean by that is when somebody is down just because of their adopted, a lot of kids don't understand why, and they may never understand why, but it's just always to have somebody, especially adult figure, to just love them. And really a child just need to be loved, and it will make them become a better person. Having somebody unloved will definitely, you'll definitely see a side of them that you may not want to deal with. So
Okay.
I would believe love.
Okay. John, what would you say?
I would say that can be that particular child's breakthrough. It can be an eye opener, door opener, as far as, potential that the child may have. And I'm a prime example of certain gifts I never thought I would have had, and if it wasn't for the support of those around me, I doubt that I would even be where I'm at now with what I do. So I think it'd give them that backbone, that strength that they need to keep pressing forward. As Marie said, how the suicidal thoughts, just being discouraged every day and depressed, and that can weigh a lot on somebody that doesn't have support. So I think that would be a great push for them to keep moving forward when they feel like giving up.
Great. Thank you, John. Kayla, is there anything you would say on why the church should play a vital role, or how the church could play a vital role in supporting foster adoptive families?
The church can play a role in supporting adoptive families because some people need to know Christ, and like the church and people in the church can change somebody's life.
Okay. I just want to take the time to tell all of you all thank you for being open and sharing part of your stories. We look forward to doing some other stories and documentaries in the future. And Marie, thank you. We know you couldn't be seen, but thank all of you all. And we hope that this presentation make a difference in the lives of some families that are in churches and need the support of the church. So thanks once again for sharing your time with us. Thank you.